Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Aliana and I'm a Filipina, thus Filipiniana. So this is my third vlog and it is very special to me because I'll be talking about something that I'm very passionate about, which is breastfeeding, and something that is not so commonly paired with breastfeeding, which is fasting, but is equally important. So this video is also in honor, retrospect, of the World Breastfeeding Week, which happened on August 1 to August 7. This video is also dedicated to all the super moms out there, especially the breastfeeding moms. And I know your efforts and you have given all your best to give your child 100% nutrition. Thank you so much and I salute you all. So, as you may have seen in the title, I'll be talking about my experience as I prayed and fasted for 2 weeks while breastfeeding my then 8-month-old baby. And before I get started, I just want to share this definition of fasting according to Encyclopedia Britannica, and I'll be reading this. So, fasting is the abstinence from food or drink or both for health, ritualistic, religious, or ethical purposes. The abstention may be complete or partial, lengthy or short duration, or intermittent. So there you have it, that's fasting. Let me also add that it should be voluntary. Fasting should be 100% voluntary. So you might be wondering why I did this. The reason why is a little bit personal, but my baby had this medical condition, still has this medical condition, and I was so worried about it because I already sought a lot of help from different doctors, and some doctors think that my baby should be operated, but I don't think that this is an option for me and for my baby especially because he's too small. I don't want to see him lying on the operating table, and I just can't imagine that. So I was kind of desperate for divine help, and of course, who do I go to when I need help? Of course, I should go to the best, the greatest physician of all time, who is Jesus. So yes, that's the reason behind. Sorry, I can't disclose specific things, but yeah, that's the reason why I was so desperate. I was beginning to be very sad, getting depressed a little bit about this because as you know, we just came here to Sri Lanka. There are some adjustments, and then there's a lot of problems. There's COVID, and now this. So it was not so easy for me. So that's the reason why. So now I'll be sharing with you my day-to-day experience. In my case, of course, it's partial because I cannot do complete fasting because I'm breastfeeding, and it's modified. I opt for clean eating, simple foods. I shifted to a lacto-ovo-vegetarian diet. Mostly what I ate was vegan. Maybe 80% of what I ate is vegan, but anyway, yeah. Lacto-ovo-vegetarian diet, and what I did was I got rid of all unnatural sweets like chocolates, sugary drinks, what else? Junk foods and all those processed foods. I ate very minimal processed foods within these 2 weeks of prayer and fasting, and yeah, that's it. And for my typical breakfast, I'll be using present tense because I am still eating this way. Anyway, so for my typical breakfast, I usually would have a bowl of oatmeal. I really love it. Rolled oats or steel cut oats, and my favorite combination for oatmeal is with fruits. My favorite are with mango, bananas. I like to put in some raisins and peanuts, and of course I use non-dairy milk, soya or almond milk if it's available, and sometimes I put a teaspoon or 2 of honey if Miguel, my toddler, eats with me because he likes it sweeter. Yeah, that's my typical breakfast. And for my lunch, it's usually heavy and I like to have soup all the time. Every day I have soup on my table, and this soup, moringa soup, is very good. It's been passed down from generation to generation, and it has been said that it can increase your milk supply, and I tell you that is true. And I've experienced it, and other moms have experienced this. So this is really very good for you. And me, I like to bite onto something. So I really like these meat alternatives such as tofu and mushroom. My favorite is mushroom. This mushroom turned into fried chicken, and when this is set on my table, I usually eat a lot. And yeah, that's my typical lunch. And of course, I eat a lot of snacks, but the healthy ones. I eat corn. Sometimes I make fruit salad if it's many fruits are available, and I drink a lot of milk. And I'm very thankful for this soya products. They have very delicious soya milk, and it comes in 3 different flavors. My favorite is vanilla, and they also have these soya burger patties, which are also delicious but a little bit spicy, but it's okay. So that's for my snacks. For my dinner, again, it's heavy. I like to eat pasta and chop suey and anything. I can eat anything as long as it's vegetarian and as long as it's carbohydrate based. So as for the prayer part, what I did was every night, as soon as all the boys are sleeping, what I did was I open up the curtains, I look up at the sky, and I just grab my Bible, I pray to God. I just pour out all my heart to Him and just talk to Him. Like, sometimes I cry, as I have already told you, this was a very, very big concern to me, and I just poured out my heart to God. I just told Him everything, and I begged for His help. And I was also reading a book called Steps to Christ, which is in my phone. This was very helpful during the process because it led me very closer to God, and it established my connection, my relationship, to God. And I was very thankful because I wanted to do this for a long time, and now I had the chance. So that was what I did. I read 1 chapter each night because it has a total of 12 chapters. And I tell you, it was good. I was so relieved. I don't know how, but there's this peace that I feel. It was beyond understanding. The next day, each day I feel much happier, less worries, until everything was gone. Like, God comforted me, and I know that God was telling me that don't worry about it. I'm in charge. I know what I'm doing. I know how to take care of my children, and I know what's best for your baby. So just be calm and trust me. Have faith. And this was what He was telling me, and I can feel it. So that was it, and I did this for a total of 14 days. And I just want to add this very quickly. It's from chapter 11 of Steps to Christ. It says here, if we come to God feeling helpless and dependent as we really are, and in humble, trusting faith, make known our wants to Him whose knowledge is infinite, who sees everything in creation, and who governs everything by His will and word, He can and will attend to our cry, and will let light shine into our hearts. Through sincere prayer, we are brought into connection with the mind of the infinite. Wow, it's just amazing. This line is just so reassuring. And aside from the assurance that I got from God, I also had a lot of benefits. I lost weight and I was so happy because before I had this fasting, my weight was bouncing from 60 to 61, and as you can see now, my weight is bouncing from 57 to 58, and I feel so light. And the only problem I had was my clothes are a little bit baggy now, a little bit looser, my short pants, but it's a good problem to have. And aside from this, I felt really good. I don't feel pain anymore in my legs, and my mood is really good. And I'll be sharing you some very good benefits of fasting also, and I wanted to share it with you. So fasting, as I've said, it can help you lose weight, of course, especially complete fasting, total fasting. And it can help if you have metabolic syndrome, if you're obese, you're overweight, and you want to lose your weight, if you have diabetes type 2, if you have hypertension, this is good for you. And for those who have chronic inflammatory diseases, this can help ease your pain symptoms, and it can make you more mobile. And also, fasting has been discovered and has been proven to treat epilepsy, and it can prevent Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and even cancer. And it can also give you a good mood. It is a very good mood enhancer. for those of you who are feeling depressed, especially now with all that is going on in this world. So this can be of great help. And fasting also gives you a metabolic shift. Your body is now burning fat, and it's also very good for your brain. And this is a fact. Overeating can actually damage your brain more than when you are working too hard. So I hope that you're now encouraged to have a healthy lifestyle. So there's a lot of benefits in fasting. And you know what? Fasting is also very, very biblical. In fact, there are 3 persons in the Bible who have fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. And that's Moses, Elijah, and Jesus. And as I've observed that fasting precedes something that is very, very significant. Like, for example, Moses fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and then God handed him the 2 tables of stone, which contains the 10 commandments. And Jesus, before his ministry, after he got baptized, he went into the wilderness and fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and then he started his ministry. So fasting is an integral part in a Christian's life. So for the tips, so now I think some of you are interested to try fasting. If you're a breastfeeding mom, then I suggest that you talk to your doctor first, because he or she will assess your general health and your condition right now, and she can give you some tips on what to eat, what food groups to eat, for you to increase your milk supply. And you should always stay hydrated. In fact, you can drink up to 3 liters a day. You should have plenty of rest, stop any strenuous work, and you should have fun. You should embrace this. You should be happy about this, because fasting is very, very good for your body. Also, some of you might ask, was there a time that I had a difficulty during these 2 weeks? Of course, definitely there was a time, specifically on my 2nd day. I felt very weak, I felt very tired, and I thought, maybe I need to eat meat again. But then I quickly realized that I should go back to my vitamin B12 supplementation, because now I am getting to a vegetarian diet. So that's what I did. I rehydrate myself, I ate, and then on that night, on the 2nd day, everything was going well. Every day it was very smooth, and I'm so happy for this experience. And of course, my breast milk, it did not decrease at all. In fact, it is much more better in quality, because look at these food groups that I'm eating. They're very, very healthy, very, very good for me, and good for my baby too. So that's why I really, really want to encourage and share this to you, because it has done so much to me, and I know that you'll also be benefited with this. And coupled with prayer, everything will all go well. It is so holistically, it is for your good. Wow, this is just an experience. You have to try it. You have to try it. You have to get your own experience on this. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching this video, and I hope you've learned something. And yeah, I hope to see you on my next video. Please stay safe, eat clean food, and God bless you. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Bye!